మిత్రులారా బంధువులారా వనకము స్వాగతము టు సౌత్ ఏషియా మ్యాప్స్. దిస్ ఈజ్ యువర్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఛానల్ అండ్ యువర్ presenter Dr. J. Reddy, J. Tirupati Reddy. We are continuing our India villages towns series. Excuse me. We are in part 19. The presentation today deals with a village called Samugarh. Samugarh village now is a taluk headquarters or tehsil, also called Fatehpur. It is in the Yamuna River region in the Agra district of United Provinces, Uttar Pradesh. The reason I selected this is because Samugarh is a very important place where the Battle of Samugarh, I put SG Samugarh, in 29th May 1659, Aurangzeb, son of Shah Jahan Mumtaz Mahal, wrest the Mughal crown, defeated his brother Dara Shikoh. That is a very great spectacular victory the Shahzada crown prince achieved. I am going to put entire thing in a proper perspective, taking the village Samugarh in this presentation. This is our India village towns series where I will select a particular important habitat, village towns related to certain personalities or historical event or any that is important, and I will put history, geography, human ecology, culture all together like a medley, a kalagura gampa, mixed bag potpourri. So we are in part 19, that is Samugarh, Fatehabad, Agra district, United Provinces, Uttar Pradesh. I already covered a lot of other places associated with Aurangzeb like Dharmat near Indore, Ujjain in the Malwa, Devapur in the Surapura, Yadgir, Gulbarga region, Vajinjara, his campaign in the same region, Surapura, Yadgir and Galgali and all those things. You can look at them, and also the concept of the village, a potpourri, and I covered a lot of them and you can look at them, all of them. Where can you find them? You can find them here in the South Asia maps, JRD. I have more than 700 immaculately made presentations on very diverse topics. What you see, those icons, each one is a playlist. It has 10, 15, 20 or so presentations in 70 playlists. You can pick and choose. Aurangzeb, it is the broad Aurangzeb's life. 90 years he lived from 1618 to 1707, 90 lunar years, that is the Hijri years, Islamic calendar. 14 years he ruled as a viceroy, spent in Deccan, and 26 years he came back as a Padshah, ruler of Islamic imperialism, headquarters at Delhi, Agra. And here we are concerned about this part. 1658 May, Aurangzeb wrested the Mughal throne. This is the Jadnath Sarkar's book, those things. Why should we know about Aurangzeb? Aurangzeb is a very prominent personality. The modern current history of Radcliffe line, post-Radcliffe writing, and Dangas and Dangis, and modern secularism, Machiavellism, and decimation of Hindu intellectualism, Hindu intellectual poverty, the corridor concept during the partition time from Punjab, United Provinces, and Bihar and Bengal, and so on, funerary architecture, Taj Mahal, all those things in some part or other related to Aurangzeb. Here I have put these physiographic landmarks here. If you don't get in the main presentation, I will read it for you. Upper Doab region, Middle Doab, Peninsular Foreland, rivers like Yamuna Mata, Gambhir River, that is Utangan River, Chambal River, Kunwari River, Sind River. This is different from the Sindhu Mata River that flows in the Ladakh and Punjab and Sindh provinces. This is in Madhya Pradesh. Pahuz River and Vaishali River, two rivers, Yamuna, Chambal, they join at a place called Bare, and all the five rivers they join at a place called Jagmanpur. 5 rivers. As a broader perspective, Aurangzeb won Dharma at Indore, Ujjain, and he moved to Kanera Ford, crossed the Chambal River in the Bhind district, United Provinces and Madhya Pradesh border. Finally, camped himself at Fatehabad, facing his rival to wrest the Mughal throne. So, battles of Bahadurpur, Dharmat, Samugarh, Kashwa, Diorai, 1450, 1658, 59. That is the broader context we are talking about. So, after going over this, I will show you different maps so that you will get a clarity. If you are lost here, you need not worry that much. So, this is the language. You can guess. Aurangzeb here, Kanera Ford, Samugarh, village town, Fatehabad, Agra district. The area of Samugarh rural, remember, now the Samugarh is a tehsil bit part, and what is exactly rural is also little bit vague, but that's not the important point. Even looking that if there is some variation, still 99% of this presentation stands alone. So just a broader area. And the entire concept of, I think I told you the, excuse me, 1 square kilometer area, 100 hectare to 50 acres, visible acreage, invisible acreage, phantom acreage I talked about. And this broadly fits into the concept of the average village in Aryavarta region, North India, Uttar Pradesh region. You see the lot of provinces. Previously I talked, you can look at it. Current, you can remember that Uttar Pradesh village area is 2.3 square kilometers. To compare the current village we are talking about. And that part I talked extensively elsewhere in the playlist. You can look at it, how we came to that conclusion. That fits in the part. So our village is almost the same as average village of United Provinces, Uttar Pradesh, area of Samugarh rural, Fatehabad rural. 288 hectares means 2.8 square kilometers. The population, I think 2011 census, is around about 1600 people. The nearest landmarks are Rasulpur in the northwest area, Agra town, Firozabad town across the river, Yamuna Rajakera in the southwest, and Ba in the southeast. Etawah will be somewhere nearby, and Bhind district is somewhere nearby. Here I will show you this same landmarks we will be seeing there. Yamuna River, Agra Fort here. And Yamuna River gets the Gambhir River, also called Utangan, north of Samugarh. This is the Samugarh Fatehabad. Middle Doab here, upper Doab here, the lower Doab. These Doabs are different from Punjab Doabs like Bist Jalandhar Doab and Bari Doab and Rechna Doab and Chaz Doab, Sindh Sagar Doab. That I discussed extensively in 150 or so Punjab series. You can enjoy listening there. Bari town, where these two rivers meet, and Sindh River gathers the waters of Pahuz River, also waters of Kunwari River. So the three rivers, Sindh, Pahuz, Kunwari. So 3 rivers, 2 rivers, 5 rivers at Jagmanpur. Why there are only 5, I have put Vaishali. Means there are also minor streams. This is a broad, people consider the 5 rivers meet at Jagmanpur. Not exactly there, sometimes they say Bare. So these are just only few kilometers away. Just they indicate a broader, bigger town, urban center. So Goha, the town and fort here. This is the peninsula foreland. This is the Dolpur across the Chambal. North, south, Dakshina is the Morena town. So the Samugarh, Dara here, and Aurangzeb, I think his brother, I don't know, maybe the two brother, does not matter. Dara, Aurangzeb, Murad, they pictured Aurangzeb here. And we see the battle of Samugarh was fought, the tipping point, the major battle, 29th May 1959. And, excuse me, I have put the Samugarh here. Oh, I should have done that one. Let me, yeah, I can navigate you there. There's no problem. So you go to home, you go to this village information, you catch the United Provinces, Uttar Pradesh, And the district we are talking about is the Agra district. Go to Agra district. Close this one. So we are in the Agra district, and it has to be in the Fatehgarh Tehsil. So Fatehabad, yeah, this is the one, Fatehabad. That is the Samugarh. We found our village. That has to be Fatehgarh rural, because that's the one I chosen to put this entire thing. So Fatehabad rural. So Fatehabad rural, that's the one we are talking about, that statistics I have shown you. And this is the Fatehabad rural. So urban center is the Fatehabad Samugarh. So now this is the Rasulpur is the southeast, and Rasulpur again, there is one more Rasulpur. Fatehabad, that is the Samugarh. Excuse me. Fatehabad urban, I think this is the rural. And this is the Yamuna River. Yeah, Fatehabad, this is the Agra and Ba, and Udi will be somewhere here coming from Bhind. This is Ater, Kanera, where he crossed the ford. Kanera Ford moved his army to Fatehabad, and Dara's army was sitting across the river Chambal, and with all his topias and forces, cannons, he moved, and both the brothers are Aurangzeb and Dara. Aurangzeb along with Murad Baksh was on his side. They fought a famous battle there. That's the one. Here I am trying to show the Ater. Ater is here. There's the Ater Fort and Kanera Ford here. He goes to here somewhere. Fatehabad in this grid. I will show you Fatehabad in the other grid. You can see the Samugarh. So we are talking about Samugarh rural here. Samugarh. Agra will be somewhere upstream. That's the one grid. That's the Agra. This is the Yamuna River. And so broadly, you have to catch the landmarks. So Bare town here, I highlighted where the Yamuna and Yamuna and Chambal River meet. And this is the Sind River that carries the Pahuz water as well as, and Kunwari River, those three rivers. And Gohad means that is the Vaishali River. Jagmanpur, that is also a place where all the five read Jagmanpur. And Gohad Jamindar helped Aurangzeb to cross the Kanera Ford, that is the west of Ater Fort at Kanera Ford. The ford means essentially a crossing place, narrow, crossing a river or stream, that is the Kanera Ford. And so we'll see the other prominent places. This is the Gwalior, Sion, the town. So this is the Bare town, this is the Pahuj river, this is the Sind river. Because this is the Gohad reservoir, this is the Vaishali river, this is the Kunwari river. So this is the Bhind, this is the Etawah town. Udi will be somewhere here. This is the Agra, Yamuna river. I think this is the Etmadpur, this is the Firozabad. So this is the Gwalior and the overlooking the peninsular forelands, and this is the Morena, this is the Dholpur Yamuna river. So we'll see the same thing in different perspective. So this is the Bhind and the Kunwari river. Ater Ford will be somewhere here, Etawah here, Etawah town. And this is the Yamunapur river. That means west of Yamuna is called dry zone, Yamunapur river. And you can see the Fatehabad here. Fatehabad, Agra here. Excuse me. And I have here highlighted only the Bhind district. So the Ater will be northwest of Bhind. That means here the Kareth, actually Kanera will be here. It is not shown, but if you remember Kareth, that will be enough. And then the army he has moved from Kanera to Fatehabad here. That is the Samugarh. And how does this fit? I will show you the entire thing in one map so that you will have a broader idea. And this, I got it from the taluks tehsils of United Provinces, Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh. Because if I disconnect them, it may give less information. So I have cut and paste them here. That's the one. It's the Girirdi region. You can see the Gwalior district here, Bhind district here. The Bhind, this is the Gohad where Jamindar helped Aurangzeb. And this is the Ater taluk. That means the this yellow line you see, that is the Kanera. You see the Kanera there. Kanera Ford. Then he moved it because you remember this. There's a connection. Just we are cutting and pasting Fatehabad. So the Agra here. This is the Yamuna River region. The Khairagrh and Kiroli and all those region, and this will be the Dholpur and Bharatpur and Alwar region. So this is the Girirdi region, Gwalior. Generally, the army moves from the Gwalior to Morena to then to Dholpur. So that was not happened. So that's why the Girirdi region here, the Doab region, Yamuna region. So that's about the fascinating Samugarh town and village. Town, we talked about Samugarh rural in this presentation. And next presentation, after the victory, Samugarh, Aurangzeb built a monument called Badshahi Bagh. Bagh is like a type of area, and Badshahi is the ruler near that place that is called Mitapura. So Mitapur, Badshahi Bagh, Agra, we will know the next time. And I talked extensively about the Battle of Dharmat, where Aurangzeb defeated Rathor Raja Jaswant Singh sent by Shah Jahan. I will not repeat it here. This is the Gajwa of Dharmat, this is the Gajwa of Samugarh, and you can find it in the battles playlist. I will omit that one here. And in the next presentation, we'll talk about Badshahi Bagh at Mitpura. This is also other Badshahi Bagh. After Battle of Kajwa, he built it near Kajwa, that is in the Fatehpur district between the Kanpur district and Prayag Tirthraj districts in the lower Doab region of United Provinces, Uttar Pradesh, to see the difference. So, thank you very much, Mitrulara, joining me today. This is your presenter, Dr. J. Reddy. J. Tirupati Reddy, Jogari Tirupati Reddy. And if these presentations are very unique, it gives a different perspective, and if you like them, you can put your comments or suggestions. Even you can consider subscribing the channel, bring it to the notice of your friends. Dr. J. Reddy will see you later, Mitrulara, in other presentation.